Culture played an important role in public life. Bards and Philids, poets and historians, held a high status. They passed on knowledge about clans, laws, and past events through songs and poems. Their activities had legal authority. Oral tradition replaced written archives. The language was common, Old Gaelic, so it was simply called Old Irish. It was spoken and written throughout the country. This contributed to the unity of the island, despite its division into kingdoms. Both laws and poetry were created in this language. Religion also had its own features. Christianity came to Ireland in the 5th century, but the church developed independently from Rome. Irish monasteries had a great deal of autonomy. Here, Christianity intertwined with local traditions, holidays, rituals, and the reverence for nature. Because of this, the Irish church looked different from the one on the continent and enjoyed the support of the people. The economy was agrarian. The main occupations were farming and cattle breeding. The land did not belong to individuals, but to clans. Each member of the community had the right to a plot to work, and the obligation to participate in common affairs. But this land was famous not only for cattle breeding. Silver, lead, tin, copper, and even gold. All these riches of the Emerald Isle, which it generously supplied to medieval Europe, were forgotten in the times when Ireland essentially became the first colony of London. Trade was conducted with Britain, France, and Norway. Ireland exported wool, salt, leather, metal, and wooden goods. Trading harbors operated along the coasts, maintaining connections with the continent. The military structure also had its own rules. Each clan had its own militia, but there was no standing army. Wars between clans were rare and limited. Battles took place according to pre-established rules, and losses were kept to a minimum. The main goal of such clashes was to restore the balance of power and economy, not to destroy the enemy. For example, to limit the scale of conflicts, the Celts practiced duels before battles. A series of such duels would determine the outcome of the fight, after which the losing side would retreat. The Irish epic depicts war more as a sport, focused on raids and hunting, rather than organized territorial conquest. Before the invasion, Ireland was an advanced society with laws, culture, and a stable social order. Well-developed forms of governance already existed here, their own judicial system, and a written tradition. The people lived by clear rules. These were passed down from generation to generation. When England began its campaigns, it encountered a people who already had state institutions, language, law, and faith. The Irish knew who they were and how they wanted to live. That is why they did not accept subjugation and began to resist from the very first day.